On September 20th, 2019, Saley Lagerville and her two daughters stopped at a Castro Valley Starbucks during a trip to Berkeley City College. While resting in their vehicle, they were approached by Officers Stephen Holland and Monica Pope of the Alameda County Sheriff's Office. A routine conversation quickly escalated when Officer Holland accused Miss Lagerville of breaking into cars, despite her sitting in her own rented vehicle with her daughters. The incident was recorded on body cam.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine.
What are you guys doing here?
Waiting to go to Starbucks in a second. Why? Is there a problem? I can't sit here?
Well, actually, let me tell you why I'm here. Okay?
Mm.
I've been having auto break-ins in this parking lot every morning around this time.
Thank you very much.
So
for
I've
telling
been
me that.
I've been driving around here. Okay? And I noticed that you guys aren't doing nothing but hanging out.
Yeah, I just got in from
And
Vegas.
okay. Well, that
This morning. I've been driving all night.
okay.
It takes 8 hours to get here.
Well, relax. That's my reason why I'm talking to you.
I'm from here, so I'm not.
Okay.
This is a rental car from the Bay Area, from Oakland.
Okay.
Just because it's got Nevada plates, it's not a.
It's not a Nevada car.
No, I'm not Nevada. I'm from
you have your ID
Oakland.
on you?
Yeah. Okay, so wait a minute. Now, why are you asking for my ID? You just explained to me about the break-in.
Right.
But why did you explain to me about my ID? What's that about? What did I do? What kind of crime did I commit?
What kind of crime did you commit?
Yeah, I'm
Well,
asking
you
you.
haven't-
Ask me for my ID.
Yeah, you have to give me your ID.
Why do I have to give you my ID?
Why?
I don't have to give you my ID because I haven't did anything. You started talking about a break-in.
Okay.
I thanked you for informing me that.
Right.
I informed you that I'm resting because I'm about to go into Starbucks, right? I informed you I've been driving all night, right?
Well, Starbucks has been open for about 2 hours.
It's actually been open since 5. I checked my GPS. Okay.
Are you doing anything wrong?
No, I'm not.
So then what's the big deal?
I don't have to give you my ID. I'm not doing anything
Yeah,
wrong.
you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't. No,
You
I don't.
don't?
I know the law. I don't have to give you my ID. I'm not doing anything wrong. I have not did anything wrong.
So
I've not did anything wrong.
So what you're doing now is leading me to believe that you might be doing something wrong.
No, I'm not doing that. So don't try to trump up no charges. I saw like get your phone out, start recording. Start recording right now, honey. May I take get Annika on the phone. Get Annika on the phone.
Why are you getting so worked
Because I
up?
gotta have protection. Because I don't
Okay.
know where this is about to go. I
Well-
gotta have protection.
Well, it's not going to go
'Cause we're
anywhere
not
if you
doing
cooperate. So you see this thing right here?
We're not doing
So
anything.
this is my camera.
Exactly.
Everything's being
Exactly.
everything's being recorded.
Exactly, and I'm not doing anything. That's what did you hear me tell my daughters? Start recording as well. Start
Yeah,
recording
that's
as
fine.
well.
They can record all day.
Yep.
So why are you making this a big deal?
Because I haven't did anything.
You say you're a local resident, or you're from here.
I said I'm originally from here.
Okay.
That's what I just told you.
Well, this could be a completely positive encounter.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm not going to give you my ID because I haven't done anything.
Okay.
Call Annika right
Do
now.
you have a valid driver's license?
Yes, I do. Yes,
Okay.
I do. I wouldn't be in this car if I didn't. I can't rent a car without a valid driver's license. Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, I don't know that if you rented this car, right?
Well, what does that have to do? Did we commit
Exactly.
a crime?
No, we didn't.
Right.
Okay.
So what do you need an ID for?
No.
So are you going to refuse to give me your ID?
I am because I haven't done anything. Call your superior. Call your supervisor.
I don't have to do that.
Yes, you do have to do that.
At this point, it was clear that Officer Holland had no legitimate reason to believe that Miss Lagerville was involved in any illegal activity. He had no basis to demand her ID, as no crime was being committed. The Alameda County Sheriff's Office policy states that citizen contacts, detentions, and arrests must be based on reasonable suspicion or probable cause, and not on a person's immigration status. However, Officer Holland's actions seemed motivated by assumptions rather than legal grounds, as he continued to demand ID and refused to call his supervisor when asked.
Make sure you record that because I'm going, as soon as I leave here, I'm going to 150th and I'm going to the Sheriff's Department.
That's
And what
fine.
is your name? Give me your information.
I'll give you a card when we're done.
Yeah, give me. You got it? Okay, good. I'm going straight there. Straight there.
Okay. So
We're being harassed for nothing. We're being harassed for nothing.
it's not harassment.
Yes, it is harassment. Yes, it is. I have not did anything.
Okay, hold on, because you explained us the situation about the break-ins. We told you we just got in town, and you're still trying to tell us about an ID for what?
Right.
We
still,
haven't
right.
done anything.
Okay.
Did we break into something?
No.
we
Okay.
haven't.
No. Someone
Therefore,
called and
we
said
don't have
that
to
this
show
car
ID.
broke into that something. No, they didn't.
Did someone tell you this is a car you need to look out for?
Okay.
Exactly. No one did.
Well, guess what?
No.
I'm not in any rush. I can hang out here till you want to give me your ID.
I'm not. I want you to call your sheriff. I want you to call me or call your superior, your supervisor. I'm asking for a supervisor right now.
Use the restroom because you gotta
I sell it.
Well, hold on.
Call 911.
Hold on.
Call 911.
What is going on here?
I'm gonna call the police. I'm gonna call
Okay.
the police.
Don't walk right either. Don't walk behind me. Okay, then walk back.
I'm gonna call the
And
police.
you're blocking my way right by our car. This is off the truck.
No, we're not doing that. Okay, everyone in this car is detained. You can go back in the car and wait,
I'm trying to
or you can go in handcuffs and go in my car.
She's not gonna go. I tell her just get in the car. We're not detained.
Yeah.
I'm calling the police right now on
Okay.
you.
God.
I'm calling the police on you
What kind of
because you came up here and harassed me.
This is why the police.
Exactly.
Yeah, everyone
no,
in
we're
this-
not. We haven't did anything. Sit down. I
Just-
tell her.
just
We
sit
haven't
in the
did
car.
anything.
Can you tell me?
Hi, I
Just
need
sit
to
in
get
the car.
a police officer immediately to the Starbucks in Castro Valley. I'm being
Dirty one,
harassed
Adam.
by
You may be
an
getting a car
individual
from
that's
an
saying that they're a
unhappy,
sheriff
Contact.
for
Just
no
FYI.
apparent reason. For no apparent reason.
You can't even detain.
I,
You can't even
yeah, I don't even know if they are or not. I was sitting in my vehicle. I had dozed off for a second. Was going to go into Starbucks, and
Negative,
all of a sudden I
they're
get a
just
knock
the
on
cell
my
phone
window,
film and type, and
the
they're on the phone
individual
with
starts
911.
talking about break-ins, and I'm like, what? And then I was like, okay, Asale.
Okay, sit in the car or you're going in handcuffs. I'm not dealing with this.
I'm going to handcuffs and I have to use the restroom.
You can sit-
I'm
you can
buy
sit-
coffee from Starbucks
You
and you're
you can
telling
sit in the car. You can sit in the car.
me- What am I detained?
Last option, last chance. Sit in the car. You're going in handcuffs.
Handcuffs for what?
Handcuffs for what? She has
31
handcuffs
Adam.
for
I'll start
what?
us at 30.
That was one of the things. You're being really too excessive right about now. You're being real excessive right now. That's
Okay.
one of the reasons why we
Okay.
stopped here too. For me to get coffee, and I was telling her to get up so she could go to the restroom. Oh no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to violate and victimize us.
31 Adam. Well, we just occupied times 3.
What if she
We got 2 of them out of the car,
Do you
just
hear
running
yourself
all
right
around,
now?
filming us,
This is why the
impeding
boys
the
wait a
investigation.
I have
minute.
an
Do you hear
individual
yourself right
here.
now?
Hello?
What you saying? Do you have an answer?
I am in Castro
Do you have
Valley
an answer for
Starbucks. I
that?
just spoke with somebody and I got hung up on.
Do you have an
Officer Holland was unable to provide a reason for detaining the family when asked. Instead of addressing their questions, he called for backup, falsely claiming the women were impeding a non-existent investigation. The situation escalated when Officer Holland aggressively opened the car door and attempted to pull Miss Lagerville out of the vehicle without explanation. He seemingly assumed she was about to drive off, although she was only rolling down the windows. This led him to threaten her with arrest and forcefully place her in handcuffs.
answer for my question? You do not. Thank you very much.
Okay, here comes another car.
You don't have an
vehicle.
answer. Sir, do you have an answer to why she's been detained? How we
At
committed
Castro
any
Valley
crime?
Boulevard.
We're just nothing. We're doing nothing.
Okay, they don't want to listen
Okay.
to us, so let's go ahead and
Okay.
detain these 2.
No, you're not going to detain them. No, you're not going to detain them. We haven't did anything. We haven't did anything. We have not did anything.
Do not start the car.
Wait
Get
a
out of the car.
minute. No,
Get out of the car.
Window down. Roll the window down.
Get out of the car.
No, I'm rolling the window down.
Get out of the car.
No, I'm not. I'm rolling the window down.
Get out of the car.
I'm rolling the window down. That's
Get
what
out
I'm
of the
gonna
car.
do. When I see it's rolled down. I
Get
didn't
out of
see
the
it.
car.
I
Get out of the car.
No, I'm not.
Get out of the
I haven't
car.
did anything. I'll get out. Just don't pull on me. I'll get out.
All right, get out of the car.
Call the police.
Get out of the car.
Get somebody here.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. This is your last chance to get out of the car, or I'm placing you.
No, you're not placing me under arrest.
Or I'm
I haven't
placing
did
you under
anything.
arrest.
I'm calling someone.
Get out of the
I
car.
am. You don't have to pull me. I'm getting out now.
Then get out.
Stop it.
Then get out.
Stop it. You're going to go. You're going to get in a lot of trouble. So I hope
That's
everything
fine.
is
Stand right here. Stand right here. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're being detained.
No, I'm not being detained. For what?
You're being detained.
For what?
Put your hand behind your back, or you're gonna go to jail.
No, I'm not going to jail. And you're not going to. No, we're getting the attorney. We're getting an attorney right now. Record everything. We're getting an attorney. We're getting an attorney. No, we're getting an attorney. We're getting an attorney. We're getting an attorney. The minute.
You're not following any of my instructions.
We haven't done anything.
I haven't even committed a crime.
Exactly.
Put your hands
Don't
behind
worry.
your back.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to the sheriff department right now.
We have 2 detained, working on the 3rd.
We're getting an attorney.
Walk-
We haven't done anything.
Walk over
I
here.
haven't done anything. I'm getting
Walk
my-
over here.
I haven't done anything.
Face
I
back,
haven't-
face this car.
I have not done anything. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't have no weapons on me. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I said,
What crime have we committed?
Put your hands behind your back or you're going to jail.
What crime have we committed?
Put your hands behind your back.
We haven't
Put your
committed
hands
anything.
behind your
You're
back.
gonna get fired.
You're
You're
going
gonna
to
get
jail.
fired. You're gonna get fired.
That's fine.
You're gonna get fired. You watch.
Have we committed?
Don't worry,
That's fine.
Asana. We got a lawsuit. Don't worry, because we haven't done nothing. We got a
committed?
lawsuit.
No, I haven't.
We have a lawsuit.
Wait,
Don't
what
worry, we
crime
have a
we
lawsuit.
committed?
We have a
Put your hands
lawsuit.
behind your back.
What crime have we
Put
committed?
your hands
We have
behind
a
your
lawsuit.
back.
Don't worry.
That's fine.
We have a lawsuit. Excuse me, officer. Can you make some sense out of this? We haven't done anything.
All right, walk with me over here.
Law enforcement officers can only detain individuals if there is reasonable suspicion based on specific circumstances. According to the U.S. Supreme Court, an investigative stop must be justified by an objective indication that the person stopped is or is about to be involved in criminal activity. In this case, it's clear the officers lacked reasonable suspicion, as Miss Lagervale and her daughters were simply resting in their vehicle. The notion that this family might be breaking into a car is baseless and illogical, suggesting that the encounter may have been racially motivated. Despite this, the officers proceeded to place Miss Lagervale and her daughters in separate patrol vehicles, claiming they were arrested for not listening to the officers, a pretext that underscores the lack of valid reasoning for their detention. If Miss Lagervale had initially complied with Officer Holland's unjust demand for her ID, she and her daughters likely wouldn't have been detained.
We haven't done anything.
We're detaining a third.
We haven't done anything. We haven't done
We're in code
anything.
4.
And all of a sudden we're getting arrested. Wait a minute.
Is this car open?
We did.
Is this car open?
We haven't. Excuse me. We haven't did anything. So can you get your? I asked for. I don't have a
Stop,
weapon
stop.
on me.
I'm just
I asked
checking.
for his superior, his supervisor. I asked for a supervisor.
Grab a seat.
I asked for
This
his,
is not how things work, ma'am.
no, what are you talking about? This we haven't did anything.
Take your feet
You
in.
don't,
We haven't.
you don't demand what we do.
No, I'm not demanding anything.
We do with the car, 28 and everything, and the 6 and all that.
Not yet. 31 Adam. Can I get the last 6? Copy and matches.
Right now, you're not putting your foot in the car.
I'm asking you
You're
why
not following our instructions.
Resisting.
I'm asking you a question. Why am I being
Obstructing
arrested?
us.
Right now, you're
Get in
being
the
arrested
car.
because you're
So
not
what did I
listening
do
to
to
us.
be arrested? What led up to this? Can you answer that honestly? You cannot.
You won't let me. You won't shut up.
I'm listening.
The officers displayed unnecessary hostility toward the family, needlessly yelling at the daughters and even telling them to shut up when they questioned why the situation had escalated. During this time, Officer Holland unlawfully searched Miss Lagerville's vehicle briefly before returning to his fellow officers, where one of the daughters was still confronting them. Officer Holland also asked Miss Lagerville for her driver's license and then returned to her vehicle to search for it.
Where's your captain? Where is your captain? Where is your captain? Where is your captain? I didn't do anything wrong.
Are we good over here?
Where is your captain?
Okay.
Sorry, you're hurting me. I haven't done anything to me. Want me to do something to you?
No.
Like, really? You really?
No. Yeah.
So, you are detained. You are not free to leave. I need to identify who you are and your relation to this car and to the people. So,
Where's your driver's license at?
It's in my wallet.
Okay, which one's that?
It's my black wallet.
The black wallet? Is that in the purse that was right by your feet?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, I'm going out and
Admin?
talk to my partners.
Figure out what is going on.
Officer Holland suspiciously muted his body cam while speaking to a fellow officer, leaving us uncertain about the conversation's content. The body cam remained muted for the rest of the incident, during which Holland continued to search Miss Lagerville's vehicle, eventually finding her driver's license and verifying it with dispatch. Another officer also opened the vehicle's trunk to search through the family's belongings. Despite the ongoing, unlawful detainment, the officers released Miss Lagerville and her daughters without any citations or charges after several minutes of searching. Months later, on June 14, 2020, Miss Lagerville filed a civil lawsuit against Alameda County, naming Officer Holland, Officer Pope, and 2 other officers as defendants. The lawsuit claimed that the officers stopped the family because they were black, accusing them of assault, battery, false arrest, and violation of constitutional rights. Initially, Alameda County offered $700,000 to settle the case, but the family's attorney turned it down, citing that it wouldn't even cover legal fees. The case went to trial, and on March 1, 2023, the jury found that the Lagerville family had been falsely imprisoned and had their privacy violated. As a result, the family was awarded $8.25 million. This significant compensation reflects the jury's belief that the family's constitutional rights were violated due to racial profiling. On August 9, 2018, 18-year-old Tayon Leah borrowed his mother's car and was on his way to a local convenience store when he was stopped by Detective Kevin Crawford of the Louisville Metro Police Department in Louisville, Kentucky, for making a wide turn. The interaction was captured on body cam.
Stop this car. What's going on, man?
stop.
You know what I'm stopping you for? Man, when you turned on here onto Dixie, or 18th Street, turned in the far left lane, you're supposed to turn in the right lane. See how there's 2 lanes? That's the reason why, man. Are there any weapons in the car? No drugs? Do you have your ID? No, you ain't got any guns, all right? You good, man? I'm sorry?
I have work today.
You got to speak up. It's all this.
Nothing.
You saying something about work?
Yeah. Just go do the same. We'll go ahead and check it, man.
Do me a favor, put your hands on the steering wheel.
Let you open it up.
Hey, man, do me a favor, grab your phone and your watch, stick it on the seat.
Why?
Because I'm telling you, or it's going to fall out when you get out of the vehicle.
Why are you taking me out the
Okay.
vehicle?
I'll move it up here for you.
Mama, they taking me out the vehicle.
Don't hop out?
They telling me to get out the car now.
That's the reason why I didn't want anything on you. I didn't want to break your phone, brother.
All right.
You don't have any weapons on you, do
I
you?
don't.
No drugs?
Nope.
Awesome, man. Then turn around, put your hands on the car for me. Switch feet.
I don't. I even did anything.
Although Detective Crawford's reason for stopping Mr. Leah, a wide turn, was valid, it wasn't the only reason. The detective was conducting a pretextual stop, which is when an officer uses a minor traffic violation as a reason to stop a vehicle in hopes of uncovering more serious crimes. This practice was upheld by the 1996 Supreme Court case Warren v. United States, which allows officers to stop any vehicle if they have reasonable cause to believe a traffic violation occurred. However, this ruling has been criticized for encouraging stops that can lead to racial profiling. Detective Crawford was part of the Louisville Metro Police Department's 9th Mobile Division, focused on reducing violence and drug activity, not traffic patrol. Louisville councilman and former police officer David James criticized such stops, stating that they are morally wrong and ineffective. The Supreme Court's 1968 ruling in Terry v. Ohio allows officers to conduct a pat-down search, or Terry frisk, if they have reasonable suspicion that the individual may be armed and dangerous. However, this reasonable suspicion must be based on specific, articulable facts, not just a hunch. At this point in the stop, the officers had no legal justification to suspect that Mr. Leah was armed, making the pat-down search unlawful.
Why are you checking me for?
I didn't say you did anything. So
Then
you don't
why,
have any.
Why did you take me out the car?
Do you have any drugs, weapons on you?
I
Like
don't.
that?
I told you
Do
that
you
when
mind
you
if I
asked me the
check?
first time. I do mine.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'm gonna make sure you don't have any weapons, okay?
No.
Yeah, we're allowed to pat you down for weapons.
Mama, they pat me down.
Yeah, we're allowed to do that. Quit doing the clenching your fist thing, too.
Dude, that's too good.
What's bullcrap?
The only day I got off, I just want to go home. You close my door?
No.
Why?
I can't leave you to go close the door. Quit with the attitude. He's not giving you an attitude, and I'm not giving you an attitude.
I understand.
We deal with violent crime all day, every day. We're going to stop 30 more people after you. As soon as we get down here, you'll go home, okay? If you're wasting our time and we're wasting your time, I'm sorry for the small inconvenience. We're allowed to get people out of the car. Your heart is beating through your chest when you're on the phone with your mama and you're narrating to your mom, Mom, I stopped by the police. This is where I'm at. They're getting me out of the car. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
When you do all that, it's the same thing that people do when they're trying to hide something from the police and they're trying to take the situation off of it. Just like you're looking back at my partner over and over and over again, like you're waiting for him to see something or for him to do something wrong. It's 2018, young man. We all wear body cameras. It's recording all of it. It records your audio, my audio. It records all that. So guess what happens? If there was something in that vehicle and we go to trial over it, guess what? The jury, your attitude. We're here for you, man. There's a shooting every day. It's crazy. It's sad.
The irony in the officer's condescending tone couldn't be more apparent. A Louisville Courier-Journal analysis of 130,000 traffic stops from 2016 to 2018 revealed that African Americans, making up only 20% of the driving age population, accounted for 33% of stops and 57% of searches. Despite being searched more often, contraband was found in only 41% of searches of African Americans compared to 72% of white drivers. This data suggests that the Louisville Police Department isn't serving young African American men like Mr. Leah fairly.
It's ridiculous. Ain't nobody been nasty to you at all.
Canine indication at 18:10. Yeah. Come on. Really likes the wallet.
I'm not going to have you run like that. There's the dog indicated on your vehicle. I don't know what's in your car, but like I said, I don't want you to run. So you're still just being detained. You're not free to go, but you're not under arrest at this time. I just don't want you to go anywhere, okay? But I'm not going to fight you, and I'm certainly not going to chase you. I had to chase some guy last night, and I haven't recovered from it, so I'm not chasing you today, okay?
I'll come talk to you. Just do me a favor, hang out by the telephone pole.
The Florida v. Harris case allows a drug dogs alert to provide probable cause for a vehicle search, but a Chicago Tribune report found only a 27% success rate in practice, especially with Latino drivers. This raises concerns about the reliability of drug-sniffing dogs, as officers may mishandle them, leading to questionable results unless expertly trained.
What did you pull him over for?
I'll come talk to you, okay? Let's come over here for me.
There's nothing in there.
Okay, well,
It's my
can we
car.
do me a favor and come back over here? I'm just giving you a reference for you. This way you can see, man.
Okay.
All right? I'm the detective that pulled him over. Okay. So basically, he committed a traffic violation right in
What
front
did
of
he
me.
do?
He conducted an improper turn on the 18th Street.
I
Algonquin.
was on the phone with him the whole way.
Okay.
And he said you were following him the whole way.
Okay.
There was no improper turn.
Okay. Well,
And he didn't give you
luckily
permission
enough
to-
for you, ma'am, Luckily enough for you, everything was captured on body camera, okay?
No, luckily enough for you.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
he didn't give you permission to
Okay,
search
we
the
don't
car.
need his permission,
Yes,
ma'am.
you do.
We had a positive indication by the canine, okay?
Oh my God.
So,
You
ma'am,
got to be kidding.
you guys are more than welcome to watch, videotape, whatever. Just do me a favor, give us some room and stay over here, please. Ma'am, please stay over here. You're trespassing on private property right now.
It's for sale.
Ma'am, stay over there, please.
No,
If
I'm
you
not.
approach my traffic stop,
This
I
is
will
my
take you.
son.
Ma'am, if you approach my traffic stop, I will
This is
take
my
you to
son.
jail.
That
I
is
don't
my
care.
car.
I do not
I don't care either.
The exact distance for recording a traffic stop hasn't been clearly defined by higher courts. However, the International Association of Chiefs of Police advises that those recording should maintain a reasonable distance and avoid obstructing officers from performing their duties.
You know what? Okay, great. Ma'am, sir, can you do me a favor and talk?
No. She's standing back. We're standing back.
Can you? I'm giving you a reference point to stand at, okay?
I'm
It's right over here by
here.
these yellows.
I'm not bothering
Do you see where I'm pointing at?
No. Can we step back over
Yes,
here?
that would be amazing, please.
So we just step back. I'm not going nowhere.
No, I get interrupted by her.
No. He opened up the door and took me out.
You ever been in trouble before?
29, 2000. Yes, in Kentucky, 11-16, 821, 2.
Anything as a juvenile at all? Okay.
I'm fucking private investigator. Fucking ain't making good shit.
Your mom is? What's with all the cussing, man? You go to school or anything? Work anywhere? You probably just graduated high school, didn't you?
Sell cars.
Do you?
I'm out to 04.
That's good money.
Fuck yeah.
You actually like a car salesman? Man, it's awesome.
What would she like so much in his wallet? Other than probably
Maybe a bin.
handling narcotics and then touching the wallet. And,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So many papers I'm just trying to go through. Does he have an ID?
Yeah.
Sir, have you had anything in your wallet, like maybe some narcotics in the past or anything like that? No little bit of anything? Okay. Have you been around anyone that maybe could have touched your wallet? Okay. You, Mom? You want to talk to me? You doing all right?
I'm pissed off for real.
What are you pissed off for?
Because I was on the phone with my son. He was scared to death. The narcs is following me, and I don't know why.
Okay.
I said, well, where you at, and what are you doing? He said, I'm not doing nothing, because he went to the store to get a slush. I said, okay, look, just don't do nothing wrong. He knows the rules. He got his license. You know, he's a working young man. He don't cause no problem.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, he took him out the car. He didn't tell him what he was pulling him over for, nothing. Put the phone down and get out the car. He said, well, for what? You know, and he said, just put it down because it's going to drop. Well, why are you taking me out the car? That's what he had. He said, because I want to, because I can't. And then he's going to tell me, I'm lucky that he got his body camera on. No, you lucky that you got the body camera on. Because if what you said happened is really on that body camera,
It's on there,
then
yeah.
cool.
It's public record. It's on there.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Exactly. But, I mean, and then tell me that you detected drugs in my car? Come on, dude. I'm telling you. I'm an officer of the court. It's no drugs in my car. We know better. No,
He didn't say there's drugs in the car.
Yeah, he said that it detected drugs in the car.
Okay.
No
Drugs
way.
in the car or had
Why?
been in the car?
No, either way.
That fugitive Carson Shepherd's up there in that room. He just walked in there.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
3-4.
Thank you. So
But my whole thing is, if it's a wrong term, give him a ticket. You don't have to bring the
that's not what
dogs
we're
out.
out here for,
What are
okay?
you out here for?
We're a
That's what he
violent,
said.
okay, well, we're a violent crimes unit. First, we're not narcotics, okay?
But he's
So listen,
what's he
just
doing violent?
will you listen to me? Because
I'm
I
really
want to,
upset right now. I
okay,
really am.
well, you're not going to listen, I don't think, because I'm trying to explain it to you, and you, before I can even tell you what we're doing or why we're here or who we are, you're already asking another question. You're just not allowing me to explain
I mean, because
what's
I'm
going
still
on.
going off of what he's saying.
Okay, well, I'm not him. Okay, I'm trying to talk to you to help you understand as a parent and know why we're out here and what's going on with the whole situation. Will you let me do that?
I'm listening.
Okay, so we're a violent crime unit. Okay, we don't pick and choose where we work. We are told by our commanders, by the chief's office, where to patrol, and all that is based off of criminal violence statistics. Okay, the 18th Street corridor, California Park, Victory Park, Park Hill, these are all neighborhoods that we patrol, and we're told to go to these areas and patrol.
Okay.
That's why, first off, that's why we're here, okay?
I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, I'd hope not. I mean, we're just doing our job to try and make the city a little safer.
I don't have a problem
So,
with that.
so what we do, one of the aspects of what we do is we focus on traffic stops, okay? Right now, you listen to me?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
listening.
Right now, the city has been plagued by gun.
I don't want the history. I just want to know why my son.
When I say right now, it's not history. I'm telling you what we're doing right now, okay? And I'm trying to just let you understand, but it's like you don't want to hear it.
I just want to hear about my son. I know the
I'm getting to
statistics.
that.
I know all of that.
I'm getting to that. I'm telling you why your son is being stopped and why he's out of the car, but you're not
A
allowing me to
traffic
do that.
ticket.
So it's a traffic infraction that he was stopped for, okay? A traffic infraction. I wasn't here, but I asked the detective before I came to talk to you, why'd y'all stop him? They did an improper turn,
I
okay?
don't believe that, but okay.
Okay. You don't believe it. You weren't here. You didn't see
You
it.
wasn't either.
I
But
know.
you believe
Yeah.
your guy, and I believe my son.
Yeah.
So we
Has
even.
your son ever made a traffic infraction, do you think?
No, he has not.
He's never made a traffic infraction.
He has not.
I bet we can watch him drive for 5 minutes and pick out a traffic
I
infraction.
bet you could. I bet you could.
Well, then
Well,
how can you say I bet you?
well,
I'm not
saying,
going to
I bet
debate
you
it.
could because
Yeah,
you're an
because I
officer.
know the
You're gonna
laws.
find one.
I know the
laws
laws.
too. I'm an officer of the court too.
Okay,
I
well
know
then,
the laws.
so you know the traffic violations, the
I
traffic
know. Yes,
infractions?
I do.
Then I'm sure you could watch that and pick one out. But that's not what we're
No,
going to debate.
you could pick one out.
I
You
could.
can make one.
I don't make
I
anything
could
up.
do a U-turn. You can say I did it too wide. I ain't here for that. Huh? I know that. I know that. We done here?
If you want to be done, you can. I'm trying to
I
help
don't
you
need the
understand.
stats. I don't need the stats right now. I don't care. I appreciate y'all being out here for violent
Yeah.
crimes. My son's not violent, nothing.
No
You
one.
run his name. He's never been in
Yeah.
JCYC, nothing. He got a job.
No one said he was a
graduated.
violent
Well, then
crime.
there's
No
no
one
reason for
said
him
he
to be out the
was.
car handcuffed right now.
Can you
for a
tell me?
traffic
Can you
ticket.
tell me how to
traffic
pick out
ticket.
violent crime? Can you tell me how?
I don't need to tell you how because they can run across the street too fast and you'll say it's violent. It don't matter at this point. It's your own discretion.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. The reason why you took him out of that car is because you're doing some violent trafficking.
You just made every word of that
No,
up.
I didn't.
The most
You
impressive
just said
thing
you
is
took
you
him
made
out of that-
every
you
word
took
of
him
that
out
up.
of the car because
I never
y'all
said
doing,
that.
Y'all doing violent
I
trafficking.
never said anything about taking him out of the car.
I don't need
You're
stats.
just
I
making
don't
it up.
need
You're
stats.
making it up.
I don't need
You
stats.
can believe what you want. I came over here to try to
I don't
explain
want
to
know.
you,
You telling
but you
me
don't.
history. You telling me
I'm talking
stats.
about present
I
day.
don't care.
Present day.
I don't want to hear that.
And
If it
it's
ain't got nothing to do
unfortunate
with
that
my
you don't
son,
care. I
if
came
it
to
don't
try
have
to explain
anything
to
to
you,
do with my
but you
son,
don't want to hear it
if
because you
it
don't want to
have
hear the
nothing
truth.
to do with my son,
You don't
I
understand.
don't want to hear it.
I'm
right
trying
now.
to get to
I
that.
don't care about that
I
right
know
now.
you don't care.
Okay, I'm dealing with my son right now.
Have a good day. I will. We can just keep trying. Just keep trying. She goes making stuff up again. She's making stuff up again. She's making up stuff. It's a. She'll spill that over the internet, and you'll have 1,000 likes before you know it, and none of it's true. She just keeps making lies up. She's an officer of the court. She's an officer stuff over here. She's an officer of the court. She just makes stuff up.
I'm making stuff up. Like
That's all it is, dude. That's all it is.
You're gonna lock me up for being a violent criminal?
You could, I mean, you probably could lock someone up from a U-turn. I never have. Yeah. But it's a traffic infraction, so you probably could.
but she'll just make something up and put it on the internet. Get 1,000 likes. Just get 1,000 likes, and then it'll be just on and on and on. It's a disease. Could you imagine if we didn't now, and all the BS that gets made up about everything that we do? I'm so glad we haven't.
We're on a violent traffic stop right now.
Yeah. I mean, thank God that we have our cameras, because all the BS that she's going to make up and put online, the camera does save us. Good job. Thank you.
If you don't mind me asking, why do you have like this negative view towards the police? What's the deal? What's ever happened in your life personally where you can give me a good explanation?
Absolutely nothing.
Really?
Fucking graduated. Got a good ass job.
Right.
Got graduated with 3 full ride band scholarships. I ain't never did shit in my life. I've been in the house all day.
So what's the problem? Like, why are we in this situation?
You?
Huh?
What you mean?
We didn't do it.
You pulled me over?
We made a traffic stop for your violation that you did,
All right, man. I don't want to talk.
and then you went up here with it. Huh? You did the entire time. We don't know who you are. I don't know that you graduated and you got several scholarships and that you have a good job. I mean, I don't know. It's not like I have a X-ray vision that says, oh, this is who's in this car. He's good to go.
The officer's actions in this situation only reinforce the negative reputation that police have built. One doesn't need personal experience to grasp the widespread issue of bad policing in America, where it's estimated that police kill a citizen every 7 hours, with African Americans being twice as likely to be shot. As a young African American male in a country where both police and the justice system are known to discriminate, Mr. Leah has every right to feel frustrated and nervous.
If you don't want to hear it, that's fine. You can continue with your negative view towards me, I guess. I just figured I'd try to understand it, but that's fine. Huh? I'll never understand? Well, I don't hold no hard feelings against you. I don't take it personally, though, buddy. If I take you out of these handcuffs while he's finishing up, are you going to fight me or run or anything like that? Because initially when we brought you to the back of the car, you were clenching up your fists like you're going to fight or punch or run or whatever. And you've been doing this pacing back and forth thing the entire time. I'll go ahead and take you out of cuffs, but I don't want you to take off running to your car or fight me. Is that cool? I know you're mad. It is what it is, but I'll take you out of them since they're a little uncomfortable. Is that cool? Huh?
You're going to take me out of them, man.
Is it cool? You gonna be chill?
Yeah, I'm going to be chill.
All right.
All right, sir, here's your ID back. All right, you've got court October 2nd for improper turning at 7 p.m. 600 West Jeff. Do you understand the reason why you stopped? All right, have a wonderful day.
Detective Crawford issued Mr. Leah a ticket, but it was later dropped, and an internal investigation was launched. Mr. Leah filed a lawsuit against Chief Steve Conrad, Commander William Hibbs, and 5 other police officers, alleging that their aggressive policing tactics in black neighborhoods led to biased and unconstitutional stops. The case was settled for $375,000. Detective Crawford was also suspended, but later rehired by the Jeffersonville Police Department. On November 24, 2022, military veteran Braxton Smith purchased cigarettes at a gas station and then spoke with an acquaintance in the parking lot. Noticing a patrol vehicle circling the area, he didn't think much of it. However, after leaving the parking lot, he saw the patrol vehicle's lights and sirens behind him. Mr. Smith slowed down, signaling he wasn't evading the stop, and continued for about 300 yards to find a safe spot to pull over. He began recording the encounter on his phone, as the officer's body cam was also recording.
Okay, where are we going? It's off.
Hands out the window. Tell you one thing. I think Alabama's going to win that. Put your hands out the window. Have you seen Auburn under Cadillac Williams?
I ain't moving. What's up?
Can you unlock it?
Huh? Reach right there. Man, just
Don't
reach
worry
right
about
there.
it. You keep your freaking hands out the window and shut your mouth. I'll figure it out. Yeah. He's right.
Mr. Smith faced aggressive treatment from the start, ordered to turn off his car and put his hands out the window. Officer Justin Peppers of the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office escalated the situation by grabbing Mr. Smith and telling him to shut up when he questioned the stop. Officer Peppers, with a history of questionable behavior, violently pulled Mr. Smith from his vehicle, threw him to the ground, and handcuffed him.
What's up, officer? What's going on?
What's up?
How's it going?
What is going on?
Come on, you gonna buckle me? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling. What's up? I'm chilling, officer. I'm cool. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. Look at me. I'm doing that. What's up? Come on, man. You resisting. Y'all wildin'. Come on, y'all wildin'. I ain't doing shit now. Come on. Okay.
You have a medical marijuana card, sir?
No.
Smoking?
No, 240. You want a voicemail now? I'll put it in the
No.
How's it going? How's it going, Joey?
You smoking?
Put your foot on the ground. Do you have an alarm or something on you?
Huh?
You have an alarm or something on you?
Nah.
Charlie 362. 1097 on the floor, Charlie 1. I got everything out of his pockets. All right, give me your shoe.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
Well, right now, you might be going to jail.
For what?
I'll talk to you about that in a second.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You're not under arrest.
Okay.
But I have to read your rights so that I can let you talk to me and ask you questions.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to an attorney before we ask you questions and have an attorney present during questioning. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you at no cost before question begins. And if you answer questions now, you can stop at any time and consult an attorney.
Officer Peppers held Mr. Smith down and searched him, asking about a medical marijuana permit, a question completely unrelated to the traffic stop. The officer still hadn't provided a valid reason for the stop, appearing to fish for any excuse to detain Mr. Smith. After placing him in the patrol vehicle, Officer Peppers read Mr. Smith his Miranda rights, indicating that he was officially detained and subject to questioning. Let's take a moment to discuss the lawfulness of this traffic stop. Typically, officers must have reasonable suspicion that the driver or someone in the vehicle is committing or has committed a crime. In this case, it seems Officer Peppers had no reasonable suspicion and pulled Mr. Smith over merely to find a reason to justify the stop. This suggests a violation of Mr. Smith's Fourth Amendment rights, which protect against unreasonable searches and seizures, especially since he was thoroughly searched after being handcuffed. Despite this, Officer Peppers continued to question Mr. Smith about irrelevant matters that had no bearing on any legitimate investigation.
You understand all that? So, what makes this spot safer for you than where I tried to stop you?
I mean, y'all hit the lights on me. I ain't want to pull in the middle of the road. That's dangerous for y'all. I didn't want to pull in a well-lit area. You get y'all out of traffic.
Okay.
I ain't stupid.
So, do you think that making a safe spot for us is something that you're authorized to do?
I mean, I ain't think it require authorization. I'm trying to be safe just like y'all. I ain't posing a threat. I seen y'all circling
Wait,
at the
so
store.
you're trying to be safe? You're trying to find a safe spot for you or for me?
For both of us.
No, you don't get to do that.
Okay, that's understandable.
You can make a claim that you're trying to make a safe spot for you. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
All right. Why is this spot safer than that spot?
It's a well-lit area. I mean, it's not in the middle of the road.
Do you see all those? Do you see all those street lights down there?
I understand what you're saying.
So
but
why is this spot more well lit than down there?
I mean, what was so detrimental between me stopping right there and stopping right here?
Well, actually, I'd like to ask you that. Why did you keep driving?
I just told you that. I just told you that. Why would
There's
I
a lot of
stop in the middle
moving
of the road?
around in that car.
You just looked in it.
There's a lot of moving around whenever
When?
I have my lights
I
on.
rolled the windows down, put my driver's license, my registration out the window. That's the shit y'all supposed to ask when y'all first pull somebody over, right? Y'all ain't do none of that. Come on, I'm not supposed to stop a
First of all,
law-abiding citizen.
Shut your mouth. Don't get all fucking loud with me. They ain't gonna change nothing.
Hey,
here.
I'm just talking. I'm having a conversation with you, right?
No, you're trying to talk over me and you're trying to set up a defense for yourself. Because what you did is called fail to obey. It's a fleeing charge and it's a felony 3.
Okay.
If you'd like to go to jail on a felony charge, I'm good with it.
I will not.
All right. Well, then quit trying to talk your way out of this and just talk to me and actually tell the truth. Because I'm not stupid, okay? I know you're trying to play me.
Okay.
So why didn't you stop?
I just told you why I didn't
Because you
stop.
think that
I had
you're smarter than everyone
Look what you
else.
just did to me. You just snatched me out my car. I rolled the windows down
Why?
and gave my license, my registration. You ain't read me no right. You snatched me out the car.
You're damn right I did. Why did I do that? Why?
I don't know. I have the slightest idea.
How about because?
Run my name.
For 300 yards, I had my lights. How many different sirens did I turn on?
Listen, I'm a black man in
I'm
America.
asking you a question.
I'm terrified of the police.
Mr. Black Man, I'm asking you a question. How many different sirens did I turn on? And how many times did I lay on my horn?
I have this when you said pull over, I pulled over. You said throw the keys out of the car, I complied.
No, when I said pull over was back there when I turned my lights and sirens on. Get in the car.
Okay. Damn, you know the more
Get in the car. Shut your mouth.
It's evident that Officer Peppers showed clear disdain for Mr. Smith, treating him as someone undeserving of basic respect, which raises strong suspicions of racial profiling. Officer Peppers essentially admitted that his aggressive behavior stemmed from Mr. Smith not pulling over immediately, but this excuse does not justify the traffic stop, and we still don't know the real reason for the chase. By this point, it was clear that the stop was entirely unlawful, and Mr. Smith was being illegally detained. Despite this, the officers searched Mr. Smith's car without consent, and Officer Peppers threatened him with jail, using personal safety as a flimsy justification for his actions.
77 for the car?
Huh?
You got something about the hemp or whatever?
Yeah, we can search it.
Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Did you ask him about medical marijuana car? He said no, right?
He said no on that.
Yeah. He said, what's hemp?
Yeah, I think he was trying to figure out if he should say yes or no to that question. Dude, I thought he had like a clip right here on his belt line for like looking like an inside the waistband holster. And I thought maybe that's what he was doing. It was that. That's this. Interesting.
Sir, when the lights go on and the sirens go on and you hear it all over, like, I know you heard the different sirens, the different tones, the horn, all that are indications that, hey, you probably shouldn't be picking what's a safe spot for me to stop. You never thought that once, huh? Huh?
I haven't been put over this level of aggression in a long time.
Well, you see it as aggression. I see it as officer safety.
Guess what? When the lights come on, let me find a well-lit area. I've never had a problem.
Okay, so you're probably going to go to jail because what you're saying doesn't make any sense. There's no more lights here. There's probably less lights here than there are on the street. You don't have to apologize. I'm just asking you what you think, man.
That's understandable.
What's your last name? Sir? What's your last name? What's your last name, sir? So you're not going to give it to me?
It became increasingly clear that Officer Peppers was desperately trying to find a reason to arrest Mr. Smith. He questioned Mr. Smith yet again about marijuana, this time accusing him of smoking inside the car based on an alleged odor, despite having no solid evidence.
Is that his?
Yeah, he's our own. I'm doing a convicted felon check.
All right.
In a holster. This is odd. I'll take a look. In the trunk. Like it got placed there from the front. Was he reaching around in the back there? I mean, the seatbelt down, bro. He could have easily have reached over, pulled the seat down, and put it where it is.
Look at this bullshit. Not getting high-speed gear again. Freaking screw popped out. Was the seat pushed down like that?
No, we opened it to see if you could, and you could. So I have his 94 pulled up. I'll call and do a nationwide.
Yeah, that'd be nationwide because he ain't got much here.
Nope. He's acting weird.
Who was up there talking to all the dudes?
He was definitely moving around, and I saw his head ducking down a little bit. I thought that if anything, it'd be under on the passenger side floorboard or the driver's side floorboard.
Yeah.
Just because but that was only whenever I finally put like lights in his back window. What I saw.
In the footage, Officer Peppers discovered a legal firearm in Mr. Smith's trunk, registered under his name. Despite the firearm being lawful, Officer Peppers continued to question Mr. Smith about it, further displaying his malicious intent.
Yeah, like it feels up against his body now, you know what I mean? I guess the whole...
Where'd you buy the firearm?
Pawn shop on Lennon Boulevard.
The store?
Yeah, pawn shop.
You did the paperwork?
Yeah, it might be in the car.
Okay.
It
Well,
might
when'd
be
you
in the
get
car. It's been within a year.
Okay. So you did all the paperwork, the background check and everything?
Yeah.
So why would they, how come you can buy a gun but you can't have a CWL?
Hey, so what's the process of buying a gun, right? You go through the background. I've bought guns my whole life, bro. I'm a veteran. I'm served 10 years in the military.
So why wouldn't you be able to get CWL is what I'm trying to get to.
But why is that an issue if I'm within my legal limit? That's what I don't understand.
Because I'm wondering if you're a prohibited possessor or just prohibited from purchasing or from what?
If I was prohibited from
I
purchasing,
know.
I would not be able to
You don't need to know what it means. I know what it means.
Right or wrong, right?
I know what it means. You don't need to know what it means. I'm just trying to ask questions to determine which category you fall into.
Why, if I'm within my legal limit, why does any of that matter?
What does legal limit mean?
If I can purchase a firearm, I can ride with it in my vehicle, right? If it's in the
I don't
trunk.
know. That's why I'm asking.
That's the law I studied, the Florida gun law. That's the law I abide by.
Great. Do you mind if I ask questions to verify that?
Of course.
Okay, cool. So you did the background check,
yes.
right? And you purchased it, but when you did a background check for the CWL, they said no?
Well, I don't understand where these questions going. Like,
all right.
Officer Peppers found it suspicious that an innocent man was defending himself. After failing to find anything to justify further violating Mr. Smith's rights, the officers finally gave up. Officer Peppers then informed Mr. Smith that he wouldn't charge him with fleeing, attempting to justify his actions once more.
Backs are tinted?
It's good. They're going to be the same as the front. Right. It's going to be legal, but I think they're going to be...
Yeah, this will be 20, so it's over. Yeah. Well, the fronts are dark, windshield's dark. Did you recognize who he was talking to up there?
Huh? So I saw him outside. I didn't see him talking to anybody. I saw him talking to the rubber mic with a blue sweatshirt on.
You didn't know who it was?
No.
Okay.
That's the same place that 833.
Who are you talking to up at the store there, dude? Do you know his name? Huh? Slim? What's his other names? So you don't know his other names? Was he smoking weed? Huh? Well, I was wondering if someone was smoking weed around your car because it smells like weed in there. What? Why does your voice go like this? Like, just chill, dude. That sounds like you're trying to like hide something or trying to be defensive about something. I don't know, man. It's just weird. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm not going to take you to jail for felony, right? A fleeing charge, even though you are eligible, and it would not be hard to explain why I believe that. But I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and go ahead and say that I think you truly just were severely mistaken about the law. Okay, so. Well, that's not safe for anybody. It's not safe for you. It's definitely not safe for me. Okay, because when people do what you did, they're usually stuffing a gun under the seat, pulling a gun out from under their seat. I mean, I'm glad that you can laugh about it, but my wife and kids don't laugh about it. My wife and kids don't laugh about it. Okay, I'm glad you can laugh about it. All right, but the truth of the matter is that that's what I deal with. Okay, so when you're driving down the road trying to be cute, thinking that you're smart, really what you're doing is just amping the situation up. So I could have walked up to your car and said, hey, I stopped you because your windshield's tinted, your front windows are too dark. This is the reason for the stop. Can I have your license, please? Thank you very much. We could have done all that. But when you continue to drive while the police are sounding their sirens and beeping their horns at you for about 300 yards, that is far too long for you to be reasonably trying to get to a safe place. Okay? It's just as lit back there as it is here. All right? So I want to change your mental process about that right now, because you can't do that. You're going to wind yourself up into a felony arrest by doing what you did. You say you never been stopped, right? You never been stopped and been aggressively stopped, right? All right, so I'm guessing that means that you haven't done this before. Okay? So when you're in a bad part of town, yeah? Yeah, so you just drive as long as you want to, and the police don't say nothing? I don't think it is, man. I agree. I don't think that is the case. All right, so I'll give it to you this time, but I'll be honest with you, man. Like, it's not a smart thing to do, man. It just doesn't, it doesn't jive. The safety thing. Look, if we're in like a dark street and there ain't no street lights or whatever, okay. If an unmarked car is pulling you over on some untraveled road, all right, and you want to get somewhere where there's a marked unit or, where there's traffic, okay, I get it. But when there's like 3 police cars with lights and sirens, and horns honking at you, that kind of means, dang, I should stop now. It doesn't mean laugh at the police while we're trying to get you out of the vehicle. Like I said, I don't know what you just pulled out from under the seat or something. I got you. But I definitely don't play like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I had you keep your hands out the car. I don't want you taking. It takes half a second for you to grab a gun and shoot. It takes me, on a good day, 1.8 seconds to grab my gun and shoot. So that means I can get shot about 3 or 4 times before I even get my gun out of the holster. Right? So these are the kind of odds that I got to deal with, man. And that's why what you think is aggressive. All right, we didn't hit you. We didn't bam you. All right, we let you go to the ground on your own. All right? But it is what it is, man. Like, if you were intending to do me harm, I can't give you that option, okay? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 1 fix-it ticket. You got 2 windows that are too dark. Your front windows are 20%. All your windows are 20%. That makes the front windows too dark. And you got a windshield that's tinted, okay?
Samsung?
Yeah. All right. Thanks. All right. So you got 2 windows and a windshield. I'm going to give you 1 fix-it ticket. You understand what that means?
You want to keep that?
Yeah.
Alright, you good, dude? We're going to roll that way. See
Alright.
if they don't stir it up.
Where is it?
It's right at 41st and Silver.
Did it get called in?
What's up?
Did it get called in? What are you, 33s?
Yeah. Well, somebody called it in now.
Oh,
but,
that's
honestly, if they haven't found anything yet.
It's not saying did it get called in. Okay. Alright, I'll be up there in a sec. Thanks.
They sell them to 1080, so.
Alright. Alright, you come up here to the front. Alright, here's the deal. So my traffic program is messed up, so I can't write a ticket right now. And we have gunshots down the road that I'm going to go respond to. So those two reasons are getting you out of the ticket tonight, okay? Your front windows are too dark though in your windshield, just so you know.
Mr. Smith, a disabled veteran, commented that the officers forcefully restrained him, causing severe pain that required hospital treatment. He has since filed a formal complaint against the officers. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office has acknowledged the complaint and stated that the incident is under administrative review, with the outcome to be made public. Mr. Smith is considering legal action, but no further updates have been provided.